Since the start of the pandemic, I have watched my older sister get pregnant with my nephew Ezra and get engaged to my brother-in-law Sergi. I've watched my younger sister quit college and then start her first real job. And I've watched my younger brother graduate high school and start college. And my parents are getting to that point where they consider retirement. And I start to imagine how life will be when they're gone. Since the start of the pandemic, I have graduated college and started to take my career as an artist even more seriously. I've continued to make films and I've experimented in new mediums. In July of 2020, I started dating Robert. That was almost a year and a half ago, a little over a year and a half ago. My relationship with Robert is the most serious and intimate relationship that I've ever had with someone, but also the easiest. It feels weird to share that with you, not because I'm not confident in it, but because I'm sharing such an intimate, vulnerable part of something that I find so dear and holds so close to my heart. I could tell the relationship was becoming serious when I was at his family Thanksgiving, and what I was most thankful for were his green beans. Now, I had heard stories about these family recipes and these green beans that were passed down from generations, but here I finally was, sitting at a table with his family, connecting to these spirits through green beans. I had never felt closer to Robert. And somewhere in that moment, with those like magic beans, I knew that his family had become my family. And then a month later, we went to a wedding, my cousin's wedding, and I got to take Robert. And there was something so amazing about staying in a hotel room with all the people that I love, including Robert, and getting my own room with Robert, and getting to be like, hey, this is my boyfriend Robert. There's something really special about that. And really legitimizing about the relationship. And, you know, we took pictures, whatever, like a group picture. And a couple weeks later, Robert gets a Christmas card from my mom. And when he opens it, he finds out that the picture that we took at the wedding, the one that included my brother-in-law and my nephew and my brothers and sisters, included Robert. And that meant that Robert was a part of my family too. And that was really important to me. That was really important to me. Because he means so much to me. He's a part of me. When I was a kid, I had this fantasy that me and my siblings would just grow old together. We would share a bed like the grandparents from Willy Wonka. Just life as I knew it at 7 years old was just going to stay the same. And somehow, in the 20 years since then, I kind of just forgot to get rid of that fantasy. And it stayed deep somewhere. And now I kind of have to deal with the consequences. I'm kind of waking up and realizing that my childhood home isn't big enough for all the people that I love. And my family tree is just getting way too fucking big. In a good way. Like, I don't know. It's this weird, like, clashing of these, like, childhood fantasies and the love that I have. And I'm thankful for the love. I'm so thankful. But life would be so much easier if it was just how I pictured it when I was 7. You know? I told Robert all this. And I told him my dilemma and this weird, like, growing up problem that I'm having. And he told me, family isn't just about the people you're born with, but the extension of love that happens when you find a soulmate. Now that's one of those things that doesn't solve your problem at all, but makes you feel really fucking good. Now, there he goes. He's calling me. I'm filming and I'm crying. I love you.
I love you. Good night. So much. You're beautiful.
No. Okay. I love you. Good night.
Good night.
Now, I'm not sure what's going to happen in the future. You know? I'm not sure if Robert and I will have a family of our own. I'm not sure how long my parents are going to be around. Basically, the more that I know, the more I don't know. But what I do know, I know something, at least for now, is that despite this confusion and despite feeling lost and growing up, my family will always be there, no matter how big or small. And Robert will be by my side through it. If not to solve my problems, just to make me feel better. And to calm me while I'm fucking shooting.